Hello again, everyone. This is Atram, and now I just did a standard video, and now I'm going to do a limited video. I've decided to try a Shards of Alara block Swiss draft. I've done Shards of Alara block twice already. The first time I did it, I drafted Grixis. It didn't go so well. The second time I did it, I drafted Esper, and that actually went significantly better. Both of those were single limb drafts, and I made it to round 2 with the Esper one. In game 1 of that time, I beat a Bant deck, and so that was kind of cool. So we'll see what happens here with this Shards of Alar block Swiss. Hopefully it'll get itself started up here. I started up the video because it was at 7 people, and we'll just wait around a little bit, chill, see what happens. And yeah, so basically, my thought process when I'm going to start this draft is that I'm going to start off first off by just looking at what my rare is. So I'll discuss it as we go through the draft. But my hope is that I get something that tells me kind of where I should be going with my draft. And here we go. All right, let's see what we got. So we have a Broodmate Dragon for my rare. That generally tends to suggest I should try Jund. Broodmate Dragon, very powerful, 8 power of flying for 6 mana. Can't complain with that. I think I'm probably going to start off with that and see kind of how things go, but it's looking like Jund might be a favorable place to start. Now, Resounding Silence is a really good card too. I've had that played against me in my last draft, and that was just brutal to deal with because my opponent was just able to cycle it and then go, bam, half of your good attackers are gone, and now I'm going to kill the rest. So that was an interesting one. Yeah, I think the pick here is the Broodmate Dragon, so we're just going to go with that. Let's see what we get passed to us. Okay, so I've seen 2 Wild Nicattles, which is very interesting. What have we got here? Scourge Devil. Just battlefield creature +1/+0 on Earth. Yeah, that's fine. Carrion Thrash. When it dies, you can pay 2. Return another target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Mastodon. Creature with 5 power, very gains trample. Thinking the Executioner's Capsule is where I want to go with this, just because it's a good removal spell. I don't think I need the Jund Panorama right this moment. And this is black card, which means it goes with the Jund, so I think I'm going to grab the Executioner's Capsule. Alright, what have we got going on here now? Jund Charm. That's always reasonable. Pyroclasm or 2+1/+1 counters. Knight Captain of Eos is pretty good, but I think I take the Jund Charm here. Ethereum Sculptor is good too. Kinda want to own this. And that. When this pack comes back around, I guess when it comes back around, I think I'd be hoping that the Bone Splinters sticks around in it. I don't think it will, but I think that'd be the hope. So we'll take the Jund Charm. Utopian Aesthetic. Tip, you control it gets +1/+1. That's alright, whatever. Guy that taps for mana, and if I control creature power 5 or greater, deals 2 damage to target player. Magma Spray is pretty good, and they're actually reprinting that in the next set, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I think I'll take the Magma Spray. Just kind of see where that gets me. So we'll go with that. This way I have 3 pieces of removal and 1 solid bomb already, so that's pretty good. And we'll just see what keeps coming my way. So, 4, so... Okay. Well, just kinda gotta wait. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's Naya Charm. Tide Hollow Tricks. Shadow Feed. Naya Panorama, which fetches 2 of my colors, so that might be worth considering. Resounding Scream. Great Claw Gargantuan. I'm gonna take the Naya Panorama. Alright, let's see what we got here. Necrogenesis. That's something. Okay, Submersion. Cabin Doctor. I don't care about Sense of Nurture. Savage Hunger. It's +1/+0 and Trample. Or I can cycle it. I think I'm gonna stick with the Necrogenesis here and see how that works for me. Let's see how that goes. Maybe work out fine, maybe not. Who knows? So, we got 2 1-drops, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 6-drop. Alright, what have we got going on here? Soul's Fire. It's a legitimate removal spell. Undead Leotard. It just costs so much. Doesn't seem very good, but I don't know. Sphinx's Herald doesn't help me because I don't have the Sovereign. I don't have Warrior in my current card. I think so. My choices here are really either Soul's Fire or the Undead Leotard. I'm gonna take the Soul's Fire. Ooh. Rock Slide Elemental. Which is actually pretty good, I think, for me. Or the Court Archer. Reach Exalted. I'm gonna take this Rock Slide Elemental, although there's also a Jund Panorama. I'm gonna take the Rock Slide Elemental because I need more creatures. Baneless Affliction. Yeah. Ridge Granite. I think I'll take the Jungle Weaver. It's a big creature with reach and it can cycle. I don't see any problems with it. I think it's probably fine. It's also creatures with cycling actually work pretty well with Necrogenesis too, so. Let's see what that function is. Well, what we'll have to pick from next. Yeah, I think this will be pretty cool to have. Okay, what have we got? The Carrion Thrash came back to me, so I think I'll take it. Or I could grab the Wild Cattle. Splash of Plains with that. I think I might actually go for the Wild Cattle, just in case the other one comes back. Grab another Jungle Weaver, or I grab a... yeah, that's kind of meh. I'll grab a second Jungle Weaver. I'm curious if this... I can't remember if the Wild Cattle will be in this... I think we passed it already. That's fine. Sure. We'll grab a bear. An elf bear. Elf scout bear. There you go. It's an elf scout bear. That's fun. However, that genetics works out. So far, we've got 3 pieces of removal and a few creatures. I don't think I'll play both of those, but never know. Not bad. Actually, it's not bad. I mean, it can give these guys haste, so nothing wrong with that. Sure. Savage Hunger is my last real pick from this pack. That's fine. Yeah, I'll probably splash a single planes to make this be able to get up to a 3/3. Especially since I have the Naya Panorama to grab it. I don't think there's anything too wrong with that. We'll see. Alright. That was from my previous turn and finally ended. So what do we got going on here? That guy's interesting. That doesn't help me. What damage did you put? Nope. Gluttonous Slime. Flash Devour. That's actually pretty interesting. 2 suicidal charges. Oh, Drag Down. I kind of like both of these. I think you take. Probably take the Drag Down because it's just that's good removal. But this thing's actually kind of counter removal, which is kind of cool. I have some good removal already. I think I'm gonna take this Gluttonous Slime to give me another good creature to go with. So I mean we have Volcanic Fallout, which is quite powerful. To its own degree. Goblin Outlander for a white Goblin Scout. Ember Weaver. Reach as long as you control. Oh, well that might work out pretty well with me since I got red. I think I'll try this. Because I think we can... Ooh, I think I'm taking that Voracious Dragon there. I think that's what we take on that one. Quintuple Fire Consent. There's an additional... Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm taking this Voracious Dragon. See if we can grab some goblins as opposed to like a little thing. Some voices from the void. Target player discards a card for each. Oh, wow. Okay. Another drag down. Very cool. Do I want a drag down or do I want a goblin? Goblins go good with Voracious Dragon, but drag down is just pretty good removal. I think I'm gonna take the drag down. Yeah, I think we take the drag down because it's -3, well, up to -4, -4 technically if I get the plains and the wild for the wild and the cattle. Generally, it'll probably be like a -2, -2, or -3, -3 though. So, and that's perfectly reasonable early removal. Plus, you know, instant speed always a plus, and it's a good card. I think it's perfectly fine for me to have. So we kind of got our little dragon group here. I don't know what we'll end up picking up in the next, in the rest of this pack or into the next thing, but that's kind of cool. We're gonna have some dragons going on there, so fun times for all. And now we wait some more. I think I played against that guy in my last draft. I think he was the guy. He was either the guy that beat me or the guy that I beat. I can't remember now. I'm pretty certain I played against him. Alright, what have we got going on here? World Heart Phoenix. Flying, you may catch me by playing in rainbow. If you do, it enters the battlefield. 2+1/+1 counters. I don't know if we'll have a way to get rainbow going on, but that's an interesting one. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Flush form. Go for the whole rainbow shindig. Scatter shot archer deals 1 damage each with flying. Yeah, we'll try the Phoenix. See what the heck happens off it. Ooh, I could do an artillery sphere. That'll help. Search your library for plains, an island, a swamp, and a mountain. Reveal it and put it in your hand. That'd help even more. That'll just give me everything. Just converge shard. Pow. Problem solved. So yeah, I'll take that. I mean, it's not actual ramp, but it just kind of it helps pull lands out of the deck, and it just kind of gets me every color for this World Heart Phoenix that I picked up just the pack before. So it'll be kind of fun. I mean, this thing just 2/2 flyer for 4 is not that impressive, but when you get it to be a 4/4 flyer for rainbow each time, that just keeps coming back unless they exile it, that seems pretty fun to me. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so choices. Kettle Outlander, that's pro blue. Hellspark Elemental's always reasonable. Rotting Rats. Quenchable Fire. I think it's one of these two. I'm going to take this just in case because it's a reasonable card and it's probably fine. That's interesting. So we either get the choice of a 2/1 that's pro artifact or another 2/2 that's pro blue. I'm going to take the 2/1 that's pro artifact this time just to give me a little bit of spread there and what I'm capable of fighting with those cards. That way I have something that's good versus Esper, something that's good for, well, possibly good versus Bant, Grixis, and Esper. Yeah, I think that's pretty fine. Okay, so we still have an option to pick up either of these suicidal charges, which I think I'm going to pick up the Wandering Goblin instead because it may be 0/3 that'll in most cases just kind of pump up to 3/3 for 3, which is perfectly reasonable. Since I'm going to be splashing everything technically using Shard Convergence for Wild Heart Phoenix, it could actually become a 5/3 for 3, which is not bad at all. I think I'll grab this Absorb Vis for its basic land cycle, yeah. So I've added grabbing the Rotting Rats. I think I'm going to grab that. Okay, well, see, now I could still grab a Rotting Rats if I want a Rotting Rats really badly. Hellspark Elemental seems fine too. Another one of those isn't bad. Mainly red-green, with the black coming in these few cards here. I might just grab another one of those because it's a nice solid bear. Another Wandering Goblin's perfectly fine. And so we have the choice of either the Scatter Archer or this Flesh Former. I think I'll actually grab the Flesh Former since I'm going to be splashing everything. And this thing can become removal or each turn possibly, so it seems perfectly fine. And a Toxic Iguana. Death Touch as long as you control green permanent. That's not bad. Since chances are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 possible green permanents already. That's not bad at all. So, what options do we have here? Nope. I hate that card, by the way. Okay, ambush field. You may have target your box turn. No, thank you. So the thought is either Deadshot Minotaur or Grex's Grimblade. Might take him because I can play him for black-red. I mean, well, might not be the greatest, but whatever. Sigil of the Nine Gods. And this creature gets plus. Whew! That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll just kind of go with this here, Grixis Grimblade, and see what we get. Flurry of Wings, but X11. Wheat. Jeez. That's something. Colossal Might Breeze. Gorger Worm. Sangrite Backlash. Fire Border Post. I think we'll try to recast that as a red-green card. Trace of it's a gained shroud, and whenever it's tapped for mana, it adds one color. My choice. Flying Flash Death Touch requires blue. Deadshot Minotaur. Dragon Appeasement. I might just cut this freaking behemoth sledge. Thing is vile to play against. Okay, now I'll grab one of these Deadshot Minotaurs, I guess, because there are billions of them around, and I can just cycle them. Ooh, Putrid Leech. That's pretty decent. So it's Colossal Might, but Putrid Leech seems fine. Grab that. So we've got, I mean, so far we have the semblance of a curve. Obviously we're not playing all of this, but it's definitely giving us some options here to look at. We'll play one plains, one island. And this, as I said, and actually, play plains. We could be greedy, and I could be greedy and maybe play like a second plains, because it helps out with this, and would allow me to play Behemoth Sledge, which is just nuts. +2/+2 lifelink and trample is just ridiculous. So that's definitely something to consider. What have we got here? Yes, a Vanefire Border Post. This looks like the exact same pack every single time. I mean, literally, I've seen like 4 or 5 of these cards in each pack so far. Weird. Okay. Time Sieve. That's a powerful card, but it doesn't help me at all. Mage Slayer is pretty decent for me, I think. Good equipment that just kind of keeps blasting him whenever I attack. Seems fine. And so, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, we'll take the Mage Slayer here. Give me another equipment to use. Seems especially fun with like something huge like that, where you can just devour a few goblins, smack the player, then equip it. Then next turn, Mage Slayer equip, swing, crack them in the face for half their life or something like that. Alright, what do we got going on here? No. Damage target creature or player. That doesn't seem very good for me. It's either Violent Outburst, the Gorger Worm, or the Naya Hushblade. I'm gonna take the Naya Hushblade and plan on casting it for green red. Seems perfectly legit to me. I mean, it's 3-2 with Shroud, probably half the time, because I'm going to be playing a solid chunk of multicolored cards, so... Let's see here. I think I'm going to play a good number of things with cycling. So that'll help me towards getting exactly what I want each game. I mean, I don't know whether or not I'll play Absorb Vis, but the fact that it's just got basic land cycling really does help a lot for getting like the planes or stuff like that I need. It seems like having the domain for these wandering goblins is going to be pretty good for me. And also the fact that I'll be able to use this to its full effect and that the flesh former to its full effect all seems like pretty good options for me. Alright, so this is the original pack. There's quite literally nothing that I care about in here. I mean, I could take the Sigil of the Nine Gods, I guess. It's something. So we have actually two choices in this pack, which is interesting. Colossal Might, which just allows me to power through for damage, or this giant Gorge Worm. I'm going to take the Colossal Might. Give myself a chance to like power through something for damage. Can't do it on that, clearly, because that wouldn't work. That's interesting. Ooh, goblins. I might take that. Goblins for that. Seems pretty decent. Yeah, we'll take another Bane Fireboard. Don't know if I'll play it, but we'll take it. Let's see what the last few little cards we pick up are. Probably nothing too interesting, but you never know. I find a gem or two in the last little bit dregs that are left behind. Yeah, or just plain old no. Dragon Appeasement. Yay. Yeah, I might take the island over the Brain Bite. Not gonna lie. Don't really care at that point. Okay. So we have plenty of creatures to choose from with 24 creatures. Our curve can be interesting. It can go almost anywhere. Thinking I go with that. I don't know how many of these I want to run mainboard. I just stick them off to the side there for a second. We'll stick that over there for like a second. Well, we're going to pick out all the creatures first, so I think those are fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's good, and that's good. So that's 15 creatures. 15 creatures is perfectly legit. Throwing the Colossal Might, Behemoth Sledge, Mage Slayer, throwing the Magma Spray, the Executioner's Capsule, Drag Down, Jund Charm, Shard Convergence. Panorama. I think this is how I'm going to do this. That way I get the white, the blue, I even suggested that. Do we need to change this at all? Alright, let's just do a quick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's an extra one there. I think I'll do it like that. Try this. I think this will work. Alright, and I will see you guys at the beginning of round 1. Submit.